Hi friends, this is today is 7th June. I just see this news, right? Israel getting intercepting missiles from Iran, right? And then I did predictions, and I have been following this. I did four videos related to Iran war, right? I did the first video 4 months ago, and then I did a follow-up 3 months ago, and then I did another one, like when that's going to likely to end in 2 months ago, and then I did a follow-up again 1 month ago, right? All this time, my prediction is pretty accurate. To tell you the truth, my whole objective is to show how really life works based on karma. What you sow is what you reap. That is how it truly works. And then my worksheet was I have been using this worksheet. I think I follow up video, I was here, somewhere here. And after that, you know what happened. Like, of course, President Trump and all these ceasefire stuff was going on because this was a positive period and there were some negative periods here. There were some negative events happen, but because this is more powerful positive period, basically back and forth was happening from Iran to US saying, okay, you give us the war reparations and whatever. Pretty much Iran was requesting so much from US, right? And much more than what Iran should request in a period like this. Pretty much they overdid it in this period, but because it's a positive transit here, that is what was happening, right? And then I had it like this exactly, I didn't change anything. And then we had these negative days, I had it highlighted. And of course the negative things happens from here. US targets Iranian missile launch sites and all that happened. I have been following up this day by day and I couldn't believe it. Everything is absolutely right. Like, draft memorandum and whatever happened, all of this is major military escalation, right? On these negative days here, I had the positive as green, negative as this, right? And then President Trump rejecting this, and the tougher terms were sent. And then Tehran was rejecting the whatever that US sent to them, right? This was a positive day. They said, no way, we are not doing what you are saying, like that, right? That's exactly in line with this, absolutely in line with this. And then what happens is that I had this negative set here, right? And look what happened, pretty much. Of course, these days are negative too. If you look at the rules that I said, these few days are negative as well. That's how it happens. If you watch my video, you can see that, I didn't highlight it at that. But then from here, you can see what is happening now. This is the negative line that is coming up, peaking on this date, June 10th. You can see exactly what Iran is doing. Iran threatened to widen the war, right? And they were hitting Middle Eastern other countries, and US military intercepted missiles and drones, right? Today, this is today's news. Israel vows to retaliate after pretty much Israel is getting back into the war here. This is because of this here. I mean, this is here negative, and this is what is happening, This is going to peak on this day, 10th June, right? And this is a positive day again. And then after that, there are a few negative days for them, for Iran. Iran is pretty much is running negative time. Karmically, it's a collective bad karma period. They are suffering. You're going to see more troubles here. right? And then more troubles here. Uh, what is truly happening is that uh, President Trump, I had the wrong chart for President Trump earlier. President Trump is really running bad time, and that is how he suffered recently, quite a bit of losses. Pretty much his initiatives to start the fund and his name from the Kennedy Center and all that, right? All that happened because of his running negative period, and it's still negative. So that is because of that, and he's running Rahu period too. That gives him this kind of a trouble situation. His judgment may not be the ideal in this kind of situation. So whatever happening, these are going to be negative days, except this one here. After that, if some resolution doesn't happen here, and then after that there are no, in the near future, there aren't any major negative ones other than this one day like that. There aren't any major negative ones. This could be one of the positive ones. There could be resolution here, right? So all I want to say is that I just want to prove that this is how life truly works. This is how gods work, pretty much, how karma works. And I am totally in line with what is exactly happening. Every time these negative days comes, you will see fight started. And the positive days comes for them, then it stalls, It's not really, because they are running really bad time. That's why it is. I just want to show that this is why, how karma works, and this is what I want to show is there is nothing happen outside of this. This is the ultimate truth of this world. Okay, that's what I want to say here. Just a quick follow-up. If you have questions, feel free to ask. I'm just documenting what is happening because I have been following this all this way. All right, thanks a lot for watching. Bye.